Oh my goodness, baby. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Patty, for those of you who do not know, and today we're getting into another fragrance review video, specifically to talk about Henry Rose and their Discovery set. I heard very good things about this brand, and the thing that really piqued my interest is that it is a clean brand with wonderful ingredients that they are very transparent about. I absolutely love that they mentioned that that's a part of the reason that their bottles are clear, so you can actually see what's really inside their ingredients, and I thought that was absolutely beautiful. If you are not aware, some of the rules and regulations about what some of our perfumes contain is different country to country, and the US allows a lot of things that other countries do not. So that was a big draw for me into this brand, and when I heard that the fragrances were actually good, because sometimes I feel like it's like, oh, you go with the clean brand, but then the fragrances aren't as wow. So I feel like it's like a trade-off. But when I heard that this was a clean brand, that fragrances actually smell good, I was like, we got to talk about it. We absolutely have to talk about it. So this Discovery set comes with 6. I got this off of the Sephora website, but I would like to mention that if you go to the Henry Rose website, they have 3 different options for Discovery sets. They have one that they classify as fresh, one I believe is classified as warm, and then they have a full Discovery set, which I'm going to assume includes all of them, which I was kicking myself when I started to look up the descriptions to have them ready for the notes for us to review, because I was like, dang, I really would have did the full one so we could have smelled them all, but that's neither here nor there. You might have to do a second video. So enough chit chat, y'all, let's get into it. If you see me looking down, it's because my computer's right here, so I'm trying to read the notes and all that. So the very first one we are going to try is called Char. I believe that's what it's called, and I'm super excited. One of the things I've been loving about the brands is they've been having better bottles to me where it's easy to spray, considering those who may have disabilities or, you know, just different injuries. You can still be able to squirt your fragrance. So I appreciate it's not a lot of caps and all of that. I'm so excited to smell this. Oh my goodness, baby. Ooh, this is giving a signature scent. Let's get into the description. It says Tonka Bean Absolute and Ivory Coast Ginger blend with a hint of Moroccan orange flower to create a smoky, enticing cocktail of a fragrance. Yes, I've definitely smelled the Tonka. I don't really smell a lot of the ginger, but that Moroccan orange, y'all, this smells so good. This smells so good. Oh my goodness, this is giving signature every day. If you're a person that really loves like seasonal fragrances, I would lean it more to the fall or winter, but for me, baby, I'll wear this every day. Oh, this smells so good. I think the Tonka just ties it all in. Delicious. Okay, so the next one we are going to try is called Flora. I'm excited to smell her. Definitely spray my hand. That's okay. This smells like someone I know. I feel like this fragrance could definitely be unisex. It smells like a sexy clean fragrance. I know it's a clean brand, but like when I say clean, I mean like when you think of like linen or like Replica Beach Walk, those like soft, very kind of underrated, understated fragrances. But yeah. Okay, so it says, it's so funny. Our first true floral scent, earthy, meets soft jasmine, tuberose, and bright orange flower. To me, I say it's unisex, and I think it's because of the earthy vivity of the. I know I did not pronounce it correctly. I feel like it grounds the fragrance in a way that it doesn't pull super prissy, if that makes any sense at all. This is well done. I feel like you could take it up and make it a lot more floral, a lot more pretty or fruity, or you could layer it with something with the oud and give it a little bit more of a pow. I actually think this would layer very well with the first one that we smelled. That's good. Okay, I don't know if it's going into my favorite collection, but it's definitely not something that I would get rid of at all. The next one we are going to smell is called Jake's House. Okay, Jake, let me see what your house smell like, Jake. Let us get into it. Did I spray the paper? There we go. Let's get into Jake's house. This smells like, this also smells like someone I know. I definitely think this could be a unisex fragrance. This to me would be perfect for a guy who doesn't like very strong fragrances. Not all men want that super smoky, leather, oudy type of smell. It's very neutral. It almost smells like a nice soap. Like if you just kind of want to smell like skin and have like a little something to you, it's very light. So it says it's a watery clean freshness, encounters honeyed neroli for a light and clean musky finish. There you go. I like this. I would pair this with the first one too. It's very light, but like if you were like cuddling up with your significant other, you'd be like, you just smell good, just clean. I like that. Okay, that's going in the favorite pile. All right, the next one we are going to smell is called Queens and Monsters. So I will say I kind of like these names. I like the creativity for sure. Okay, let's get a little whiff of this. Queens and Monsters. I don't know why the first movie that popped into my head is obviously Beauty and the Beast. This is another light fragrance that I feel like could be unisex, and I feel like this is perfect. Oh my gosh. Well done. Oh, it's so pretty. It's definitely giving a floral. It's definitely pulling a floral. It definitely can be unisex, but I would push it a little bit more on the feminine side. Let's get into the description. The freshness and zest balances the fluid sensuality of vanilla and sandalwood to create a woody aroma. It smells more floral to me than woody. Like if I was smelling this, I don't think my initial thoughts would be like, oh, this is a musky, this is a woody, this is a... However, I like it because those are my fragrance profiles. But this is good. It's not overwhelming at all, but it just smells like every time you smell it, you get something else. Well done. That's also going into the favorite pile. Next up, we have Torn. So I don't think I told you the bottles are the full size. They cost about $120, which is right on brand. I feel like the average price is not like a Tom Ford, of course. So I don't think the price is bad at all. Let's smell Torn. This smells like gourmand. This smells very warm. This is to giving very much fall and winter. Cuddle up with some hot chocolates. This smells good, but it's sweet. This is definitely pulling feminine. I don't think I would classify this as unisex at all. You could layer it that way, but by itself, oh, these are really beautiful, complex fragrances. I am in awe. Okay, let's look at the notes. The richness of vanilla bean blends with the earthiness of velvetier roots to create an aroma that's both warm and spicy. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm. This is a vanilla done right. Vanilla for me is one of those fragrances where I feel like it can smell very, very artificial. And there's very few brands, in my personal opinion, that has done it right. This is doing it right. This smells so good. Oh, this smells so good. Y'all, we're gonna layer this one. Yeah, we're layering Torn. We're layering Torn with my the very first one we did, and I think it's gonna be a hit. Okay, let's get into the last one. The last one we have is Windows Down. Okay, Windows Down. So by the name, it's giving me like summer road trip with a convertible, with a drop top, you know. Let's see what this is giving. What are you giving, my love? Y'all, these fragrances, it smells good. It smells like spring. It smells like walking into like a bed of like peonies and flowers. But it also smells like a good time, like good memories of like a road trip, or thinking about your friends and I don't know, or family and beautiful moments. This is a time capsule fragrance. Well done. Definitely to me leans more spring and summer. Of course, like I say all the time, we can layer it and pull it more fall, winter, more oody, sexy, and all of that. But this feels sentimental to me. So the description says bright grapefruit and bergamot encounter honey neroli is soft Earl Grey tea for a light and floral finish. Well done. This is beautiful, and the fact that these are clean fragrances, y'all, we definitely have to get the other discovery set. Like, we have to do it. I had very low expectations. I'm not gonna hold you. I've done a couple of clean fragrances before, and sometimes I feel like clean and affordable sometimes aren't really typically go hand in hand, and sometimes I feel like, I think I said in the beginning, you sometimes have to trade off the beautiful complexity of a fragrance for it being clean. You do not have to do that here. Chef's kiss. Whoever the perfumers were, y'all did y'all big one. This to me is, these fragrances are really for someone who loves the understated. They don't need something that's super loud, super bold, that's gonna make you want to choke out. This is for someone who really loves and appreciates fragrances. This is for someone who likes the understated, someone who just really enjoys the richness and the complexities, and doesn't really have to do a lot. This is for someone I just feel like is very sentimental, and I love this fragrance. Okay, so we are going to layer Char, and we are going to layer Windows Down. I'm going to start with Char at the base because I do feel like it pulls a little bit more you know, like masculine, musky, and all of that. And then we're gonna layer it with Windows Down on the top, and we're gonna let that sit. But I think that's gonna be a winning combination. If you are new to my channel, I love layering fragrances. I feel like sometimes a lot of us can't afford like a pillar full of fragrances, right? You might only have 2 or 3 in your collection, and by layering you can come up with so many different fragrances that fits different moods, different aesthetics, different seasons. And that's why I'm very passionate about layering. And also, sometimes you don't want to smell like everybody else. Sometimes you don't want to walk outside and be like, yeah, you have on YSL or you have on Good Girl. Sometimes you kind of want people to be like, but what is that? It kind of, but it don't, but what is that? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Beautiful. Like, Y'all, I am really and truly in awe. Like, this is so well done. I feel like if someone is not very heavily into fragrances, I don't know if they could really appreciate it as much as those of us who are fragrance lovers, diehards. I think they'll be like, okay, it smells good, but for those of us who really love fragrances and it's our thing, this is beautiful. And the fact that they're clean and you don't have to worry about what you're inhaling, what's touching your skin, is just like the icing on the cake. This is the razzle dazzle. A lot of people wear this at night. Again, y'all, nighttime fragrances, I wear during the day. But this is when I want to be soft, when I don't really want to say a lot. So it's not like it's my birthday or anything like that. It's just, I'm here. And my presence is the gift. Yes. Y'all, these fragrances are absolutely beautiful. If you try them, definitely let me know down in the comments. And if you've tried the other discovery set, let me know, because y'all, this might be one of my favorites we've done all year long, and that's saying a lot. So thank you so much for watching, y'all. I'll catch y'all in another video. Bye.